guys, it's Shami from Crafts, Names, and Things, and this video is brought to us by happycrafting.etsy.com. Alice is offering a discount from her Etsy store for all my subscribers. It's Shami10 is the coupon code, and I will have all the information in the bottom. So today we are going to make a card. So here I have her pink paisley pen pal collection, and these are the two pieces of paper that I selected. But she has a whole collection, bunch of papers from pages or decorations or scrapbooking papers and designs from that collection. But I selected these two, okay? And I am going to use the Happy Birthday Charlie collection. And here I just have my little acrylic block. And then I just have some buttons in my stash that I think would be beautiful in this project. And I have a glue stick and my foam tape. And we're going to get going here. Okay. So for this one, I want it to be pretty simple. I always use just blank card blanks. I actually get them like in a multicolor pack. They're 5.5 by 4 inches. And they come in a lot of different designs, but they have a lot of blank ones, so that's what I buy. You can get them at Michael's, they're like $5. It just makes it easier because I'm not really that good at making things straight or making creases, so so I get help however I can. So what I'm going to do for this gray piece of paper, which is beautiful, is I'm going to make like a 2.5 inch band to go around my card. Okay, so I'm just taking that. And I have 2.5 inches on my paper cutter. And I mean, you really don't need that much to make cards. You don't need that much supplies, just a few embellishments and a few pieces of beautiful paper and you're all ready to go. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to cut it. Okay, perfect. So this was, I just told you, 2.5. I'm going to make the other one, this beautiful paper, 1.5. Okay. But first I'm going to cut off that little design there. Okay. The hello, which is absolutely beautiful actually with a little, isn't that pretty? Maybe I'll just do it this way. Don't worry about this measurement, I'm just kind of trying to get rid of that little decoration. So I did 2.5, so I'm going to do 1.5 for this paper. And this has little hearts. It's so adorable. How cute is that? Very cute. Okay, and then I know that this needs to be 5.5 inches across. Let's see, so let's go to 5.5, the paper cutter. I do think that you do need a paper cutter though. That's my like essential supplies for when I create my cards. Actually, what am I talking about? We need 4.5, don't we? See if that works. It's a little bit less than that, so let's do 4.25. So I'm just going to cut both of those down to that size, 4.25, and that should be perfect. Very cool. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here, so we'll do 4.25 with our 2.5 inch piece. The cards are so simple to make. It just takes a little bit of paper, and you're all ready to go. Like that. So I'm going to lay that down first, the gray piece first, and then I'm going to put this pretty pink paper on top, and I created a band. Okay, right, and I'm just going to take my glue stick. You can use a tape runner if you have one. You just use whatever you like to create your cards with. I usually just use a glue stick and it stays fine. And I love it because it's repositionable, so if I change my mind, if something's a little off, then I can just lift it up. It's fine. And I'm going to make sure that it's somewhat in the middle of the card, but if it's not, I'm not too worried about it. Okay? And I'm just going to take my hands and just smooth it down. Just like that. But I've never had a problem, you know, with it pilling up or anything like that. You're going to take this other band and we're going to apply glue to that as well from our glue stick. Just like that. But I just want to show you just how simple it is to make a card. Because I know, like, sometimes we think we need all that fancy stuff, but you really don't. You can make beautiful, simple cards just with a paper cutter, a few pieces of paper, a little bit of embellishments that, you know, you get on clearance, and just some glue sticks, and you're good. You don't need anything else. And just a few stamps. You know, that's it. Okay? So now I am going to add my stamp. So let's do Let's Celebrate. Or should I do Congratulations? Or Happy B-Day? Maybe we'll do It's Party Time. How about that one? That's fun. So I just have my acrylic block. Again, this is a cheapie. I got this at Michael's for $1. You can get them there. Super cheap. And these are just cling stamps, and they are beautiful quality. Okay, so I just want to make sure that it is straight. Just like that. And I might have to do we'll have to do a test run because I can't quite see if I have it up the right way. I think I do. That's perfect. Okay. So then I just have my ink pad, and I always apply ink to my stamps this way so I can make sure that it's loaded up very well. And this is the Happy Birthday Charlie collection from, I think it's Blue Moon Stamps. I will check in a second just to confirm that, but then I just wipe off any, you know, anything that gets on there. Okay, and then I just take it, and you might want to use a mat for this part. It just makes a better impression, but I'm just going to go right on my mat. Okay, and then you're just going to put it wherever you want it to go. Your sediment, and we're going to give it a press. And see, it makes a beautiful impression. That is a gorgeous stamp. And then I always have a few pieces of scrap paper right next to me, and this can make another impression, so I just push that down, so then that way I can use that for another card. So I always have a piece of scrap paper. Okay, and then I am going to add my buttons. Okay, and to apply my buttons I use tacky glue. These would be really pretty. I'm not sure what size I'm going to use, but I do things in odd numbers. That's one thing about card making that I learned. But you see that this is taking like no time at all to make. It's super easy. Some of these are a little different styles, aren't they? Some of them are flat. Trying to look for one that's similar to those two. It's that size, but I do not see one, so we might have to switch our styles here. Okay. Oh, I think that will work. So I'm just going to apply those. Okay guys, so I found my tacky glue, so I'm back. Sorry about that. So what you're going to do is you'll just take your tacky glue. Tacky glue just holds very well. And you're just going to apply it to the back of your buttons. I have to squeeze it. I think it's at the last little bit here. Good, because it's nice and thick. Okay. Very pretty. And if you wanted to, you could go further and add little rhinestones, and that would be pretty too, but I am going to leave it here. And I just kind of eyeball it and make sure that they're kind of straight. I mean, I am so not a measurer, so I'm just not going to bother measuring, so, you know. But if you wanted to make sure that they were perfectly spaced, you could do that. And this is just a very simple design for a card, but it's very beautiful and quite effective. Okay. And it's pretty. Very good. Just like that. And then all you'll do is let that dry. And maybe I'll straighten it up a little bit, and you're all ready to go. And you made a beautiful card in no time. Look how pretty this is. And I would just put it in a clear sleeve, and then I would just, you know, save it for my craft show and sell it. Or you could send it as a gift, and what a beautiful gift to send to your loved ones or people that you love, just of a simple card that you made that's very, very basic but beautiful and effective. And this paper is absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's a Pink Pansy Pen Pal collection, and the name of the stamp that I used, which I love the writing on there, it's really cute, is Little Blue Button Stamps, and they're clear stamps, and it is the Happy Birthday Charlie collection. Yeah, so definitely go check out her website. It's called happycrafting.etsy.com, and make sure you use Shamee Dixon 10 to get your discount. Okay, you get 10% off, which is great. So you can get some of these great stamps and some great paper and start making your own cards. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.